ممثل GCV السودان. شكرا.
Thank you, Mr. Ahmad. And the moment we've all been waiting for, last but not least, the esteemed Ms. Doris Yin. Ms. Doris Yin is a tax professional from the USA as an enrolled agent. She is of Chinese Canadian descent and has been mining Pi since October 2019. Along with being the founder of the GCV Global Movement, she is also its Grand GCV Global Ambassador, contributing 2 years to global community education. In the span of 2 years, she has written over 1 million words in articles, and 30 of these articles have been created as pioneer handbooks. So without further ado, Ms. Doris Yin.
Great. It's amazing. I listened to all of our 18 speakers. So wonderful. So thank you to all 18 of our excellent speakers for giving us wonderful speech. Represent 18 countries, GCV community. I believe that all global pioneers are motivated by your commitment and inspiration. Now, I would like to express my gratitude to our host, Ms. Lucretia Manaha and Mr. David Gibson. I just give a brief introduction for Ms. Lucretia because she is our technical support. She is from Guatemala and Spanish nationality and is bilingual secretary. She is currently in her 3rd semester of university studies in business administration. She has previously held important executive positions in representative organizations in Guatemala and Central America, as well as international organization in USAID Guatemala project. In Spain, she has worked in customer service roles. Ms. Mahana also participates in humanitarian project and is involved in cryptocurrency project where she works as official support. Since 2022, she has focused on our cryptocurrency Pi network, together with other leaders from Spain, Venezuela, Colombia, Peru, and United States, who fervently support the concept of GCV 314159 US dollars. Ms. Manaha has created a Spanish chat on Telegram, which more pioneers from all over the world join every day, and it is monitored by excellent pioneers from the aforementioned countries. Our co-host, Ms. David Gibson, is our USA GCV ambassador, and he has impressive range of diverse professional skills and experience. He is a published children's book author twice, a notary in USA, an English professor, a blockchain consultant, a Web 3.0 domain broker, and a web developer. His expertise in this field make him a valuable addition to our GCV community in our first conference. Thanks to their support for today's conference. So just let you know, my speech is a little long. Just be patient, okay? I just write my speech yesterday. It's about more than 4,000 words. Just let you know, for all our 18 speakers, the total is like 9,000. So my speech is a little long because I want to talk with the global pioneers. So probably our leaders understand very well, but I want to talk with them, okay? So just be patient. Thank you so much. So this is my speech here. Dear global pioneers, GCV community leaders and ambassadors, greetings from Toronto, Canada. This is Doris Yin, and I hope this message finds you safe, healthy, and doing well. I would like to thank all the previous speakers for their excellent speeches and our host, which I mentioned already. I'm thrilled to be meeting with all of you on a Zoom conference and a live stream on YouTube. We have spent about a week familiarize ourselves with the YouTube streamline features to enhance the quality of the conference, reach a wider audience with captions, and save time on translation. However, as this is our first time and I have a busy schedule, I may not be able to manage streamline YouTube channel effectively. If the Zoom meeting does not have the desired impact, we can always switch back to using Twitter. We are simply try to determine the best way to make things convenient for our pioneers. So many countries in the regions are joining the GCV movement, which means we cannot invite all of them to one conference. Therefore, we will hold several conferences based on the situation. If you are a GCV influential community leader or ambassador, please contact with Mr. Kavash. He has a Telegram account, which I post already on Twitter. I want to clarify a misconception that some pioneers have. Being a GCV ambassador does not mean he or she is a community leader. I'm a global ambassador because I strongly support GCV and educate global community. I'm not a global community leader because I don't lead anyone, actually. I only focus on educating and providing my advice. So it's important to know that anyone who has done a lot of education and promotion work for GCV and has some influence can be a GCV ambassador, regardless of their position in a community. However, if a community leader has administrative work for the community, they can also be a GCV ambassador. Our goal is to raise $314,159 for Open Mainnet, not to become leaders or unique GCV ambassadors in your region. We need to focus on protecting Pi Network until it becomes successful and put aside our money, reputation, and status. So this is our historical task, and we must fulfill it with dedication and commitment. From my point of view, if all global pioneers become GCV ambassador, GCV win. So I understand that there are some topics that are still on the minds of community pioneers, and I would like to share my perspective on them. So first topic is, one of the main concerns is whether core team will respond to GCV ambassadors' petition and proposal. So to answer these questions, it's very important to understand the relationship between core team and the pioneers. Some pioneers have doubts because they do not fully understand core team's role in a project. So to help clarify this, let me use an analogy. Imagine that you invested $1 million in building a luxurious house for over 5 years. However, you are not allowed to disclose the sales price and can only nod your head if you agree to sell. Now, after waiting for 2 years, all the potential buyers offer you just $1, $10, $100, or $1,000 to buy your house. Would you like to sell it? Of course not. Then what can you do? You can only wait to see if there is a rational, serious buyer to appear. Finally, after 2 years, there is a buyer who values your work, loves your house, and would like to buy at $2 million. Will you nod your head and sign a contract as soon as possible? If you say no, I have nothing to say because it looks like you hate money. But I believe most sellers will be so happy to sign a contract. Will the buyer has doubt that you don't want to sign a contract? I don't think so. Today, core team is the seller and the pioneers are the buyer. They already have a good relationship. The seller will sign a contract when all conditions are satisfied. I always recommend pioneers to read the white paper. If you find it boring, you can read my articles where I have given a lot of analysis already. Core team and our pioneers relationship is closer than a buyer and a seller's relationship. We are in partner relationship, and it is very important to remember that core team and the pioneers are not in the employment relationship. We do not have a superior or subordinate relationship or a merchant or customer relationship. Instead, we have a close relationship that's more like a couple. Pi coin is like our newborn baby. Pioneers are like the husband. Core team is like a wife. The wife has a womb for the newborn baby, just like Pi needs a blockchain infrastructure to build up the application. Many pioneers only pay attention to core team technology, but they also have a responsibility, which is a GCV, global consensus value, something that a husband can give to his wife. You cannot see it, but it exists. Without it, the baby cannot be created. Shouldn't the husband do nothing and wait for the baby to be created by the wife herself? Should the husband doubt that the wife doesn't want to have a baby? If the husband does his job, will the baby be created? And when the fetus grow up to 9 months, will it be born naturally? Do you need to worry if the fetus doesn't want to come out? Do you need to keep asking your wife when the baby will come out? Some pioneers are unsure of their task and continue to question the core team's delay. It's like the husband questioning his wife for not having a baby yet. Of course, this analogy is not a perfect match for our relationship. However, some people have difficulty to understand the connection between core team and pioneers. I hope this analogy can help them better visualize it. I believe it is quite clear that Pi will only be released on open mainnet once certain conditions are met. The core team has no interest in delaying the release and necessary and will do so only when the timing is right. The fact that it has been delayed for over 2 years indicates that there are concerns that need to be addressed before releasing the open mainnet. Initially, there may have been some technical issues, but I don't believe that it would have taken 2 years to resolve it. Additionally, some accounts may have been stuck for documentary reasons, but I don't think it would have taken 2 years to resubmit them. Therefore, there must be another reason for the delay, which could be that the higher risk nature of the blockchain transactions requires a more stringent KYC and migration process before letting all pioneers pass. When pioneers are unable to perform their duties, such as the analogy of a husband, Pi won't be treated like the newborn baby of open mainnet. What should we do? Please increase our consensus to a safe level and provide evidence to core team. How? It is important to educate your community not to resort to black market and no price bartering, as it may result in delays in KYC, migration, and open mainnet process. Instead, focus on doing more GCV bartering to generate more GCV data. From these barters, GCV 314159 will be in the pioneer's heart, which they will only recognize after open mainnet. This is known as global consensus price, which was created by pioneers. And this is, Dr. Nicholas said, pioneers created price. The price is not for 1 pioneer, 10 pioneer, 100 pioneer, 1,000 pioneer, or 10,000 pioneer, but for the majority of pioneers. I overheard some pioneers arguing that GCV global consensus value can be any price, which is not correct. GCV is a term that has been widely adopted by pioneers and has created at least 500,000 records. Therefore, it can only be valued at $314159. If something is priced differently, we can say it's individual price and not GCV price. So in conclusion, GCV can only be valued at $314159. And if we consider open mainnet, this is the only one option. There is no any alternative. I saw even ChatGPT can answer GCV for Pi is $314159 because it has global influence. When we can close the loophole of no price record and the black market and create GCV data, how do you think core team will feel? Will they be angry, disappointed, or will they complain when they receive our petition and proposal? If not, will they be happy and relaxed from worry? And if they don't feel happy, will they expedite the speed of KYC and migration? However, all pioneers can see that the speed is very fast now, so obviously they are very happy. Now I will discuss why they cannot publicly state their thoughts if they are happy. Therefore, there is no need to worry about them not accepting our proposal and petition. Core team have been instructed not to guide or indicate the price, so they are not allowed to support GCV. The only option is to remain silent on the matter, which is a good strategy to protect Pi Network. You may wonder why GCV administrators submit the GCV open-mainnet Pi 2-day petition proposal. I'm happy to provide my analysis. First, when there is a battle, it is crucial to motivate and encourage soldiers. The marshal must call upon all soldiers to build up confidence in victory. For this, we need a clear and a specific victory goal, which must include exact date. Without a clear goal, soldiers won't be motivated. Winning a battle requires strategy with a target and a deadline. If you are a soldier, you might ask the marshal, what will happen if we fail to reach our target? Will the marshal still allow you to be part of the troops? Victory is built on confidence, bravery, and a willingness to fight. If the marshal tells you that the battle win already, will you still fight? Can the battle be won? Of course not. Today's victory for Pi 2-day is the result of your hard work. Second, today, some pioneers keep on asking me if it is possible on open-mainnet on Pi 2-day. My answer remains the same. You need to work hard on Pi 2-day to open-mainnet. Do not have any doubts. Core team desires Pi 2-day open-mainnet. In fact, they want it 2 years before. However, some pioneers violated policy by selling or bartering Pi for only $1, which resulted in million low price record. It is not possible for core team to allow all pioneers to obtain Pi and continue to sell and barter at $1. Therefore, you should not doubt that core team does not want open-mainnet on Pi 2-day with GCV. They want it, but they cannot say it aloud. Why? Because if they say yes, pioneers will lie down and wait. But the core team need pioneers to get educated well, and they want more GCV data. If everyone heard Pi 2-day open-mainnet, will they stop working and wait? Our job is to spread GCV everywhere and pass my education articles. This will plug loophole and make the project safe. Meanwhile, please only join GCV barter. If we can focus on doing this every day, core team can see substantial improvement, and they will rest assured and expedite the KYC and the migration speed. Some of our pioneers seem to be plagued by worries and doubts. However, it's important to let go of these negative thoughts. As I have mentioned before, our goal and target is Pi 2-day. We have initiated communication with core team to inform them that we are ready to put in our best effort to make this project a reality. Don't worry about the possibility of Pi 2-day not coming to fruition. The most important thing is that we are now awake and working hard, and the core team is expediting the entire process. Some pioneers have said that if Pi 2-day cannot open-mainnet, they will be disappointed once again. However, it's important to remember that losers will always be disappointed. That's just how they live their lives. Do we really need to concern ourselves with their opinions? If we focus too much on the feelings of others, especially those of losers, can we really achieve great things? Instead, we need to be strong and brave, just like real pioneers. We should only require ourselves to work hard. As long as we are heading in the right direction, we will be close to our destination. Losers always expect too much and end up disappointed. While successful people have a winner's mentality, we don't expect others to hand us fruits of success. We plant our own trees and take care of them every day. This way, we can avoid disappointment in our life. I hope everyone adopt a winner's mentality. If you want to succeed, just ignore the judgment of others and use your own brain to think and act. So I have addressed most of Pioneer's questions. Now, I would like to discuss the remaining questions, which is how to deal with attacks from different communities of people. My suggestion is very simple, just block them. We don't need to explain ourselves to everyone or worry about what others say about us. It's important to avoid getting caught up in other people's opinion and being indifferent with them. We should not attack groups with different opinions, even if they attack us. Instead, we should ignore them and avoid engaging in any negative interactions. If they show respect and sincerity towards our beliefs and are willing to accept our values, then we can explain and communicate with them. Otherwise, we should simply delete them, leave their groups and block them so that we can focus on what we need to do. It is not our intention to force any community, pioneers, or merchants to accept or support GCV 314159 US dollars. However, we reserve the right to decline low-price barter offers. Our focus is on participation in GCV activities to speed up the process toward open mainnet. We have already been waiting for almost 2.5 years. Even core team did not anticipate that it would take this so long. When they announced the enclosed mainnet at the end of 2021, they had stated that open mainnet would be available by 2022, Pi Day or Pi 2 Day or later. If they know it would take so long, they would have expected that open mainnet to be available in 2 or 3 years. If there are technical issues, more engineers can be hired to address them. However, if the issue persists for more than 2 years, it is not their fault, but rather the pioneers' responsibility to take action. Therefore, all pioneers should understand that waiting for others to act is not an option. They should take the initiative to resolve the issues themselves. Next, I want to address those who have attacked the GCV community leaders or pioneers. First and foremost, I want to make it clear that such attacks will not work. We will delete or block all such attacks and will not retaliate. Second, we will not attack those who attack us because we understand the cause and effect relationship. We believe in planting good seeds to reap good results and avoid bad ones. Therefore, we pray for them health, lucky, safety to all of them who attack us. Thirdly, the reason why you are against GCV is that you have a limited knowledge but are unwilling to learn. You may think that buying Pi at a low price will work, but the reality is that the Pi you buy will be confiscated by core team before open mainnet. This means that the money you spent to buy Pi will be lost, and so will your Pi. So why even bother buying Pi? Without the hard work of the GCV community, Pi network would have continued to face delays. Core team would have had 2 options. First, to go to exchange market like Bitcoin, but with no ecosystem to back it up. The price would probably be low. Even if you are lucky enough that your account doesn't get confiscated, you will only earn a little when you sell, and there is a risk of loss. This is because many pioneers are very poor and they sell for as low as maybe 10 cents, while you maybe buy in $1. Therefore, you will lose a lot. Second, Pi may continue to experience delays in its development, resulting in a risk of losing its pioneers and ecosystem. Holding on to Pi despite such setbacks may lead to potential failure of the project, rendering your holding worthless. This could result in a loss of thousands of dollars spent on acquiring pie. Furthermore, the value of pie may decrease, increasing the risk of losing your investment. If you continue to attack us, you can see two possible outcomes. I present two scenarios if you had won against us. So what's the benefit for you? You only gain loss, big loss, as long as you hold pie. I believe that we are all in the same page, like a big family with different opinions. If you harm the project, you won't get any profit. Even if you intentionally want to spend a lot of money just to make pie fail, you will probably be disappointed. Most pioneers have already woken up, and even though you may attack us, they still believe in GCV. When a huge amount of people believe in something, they won't change their mind easily. So no matter how you attack us, 10 million pioneers or maybe 20 million pioneers still believe in GCV. This is the only opportunity for them to change their family's destiny. It's wise to let go of hatred as it harms you first. I pray that you find happiness and stay safe. We share this world and our time here is limited. We are alive today, but we cannot be sure if we will still be alive tomorrow. Therefore, it is better to let go of hatred, jealousy, and strive for a peaceful life. When others succeed, we should congratulate them and feel happy for them. If we become jealous, it will only make us ugly and bring us bad luck. We cannot prevent others from succeeding, and being jealous will only result in our own loss. Instead, let's change our mindset and be happy for others and learn from them. This way, we can achieve a lot and have a good health and majestic appearance without spending any money. Safe, healthy, happy, and good relationship are all very important in life. Let's appreciate what we have and use our effort for the betterment of humanity. The success of Pi Network will benefit our children and the next generation. I believe that being a kind person enables us to sleep well, enjoying a long and fulfilling life, and spend quality time with our family. One day, we can proudly tell our grandson and granddaughter that we were a pioneer in the Pi Network. When we depart from the world, we will be blessed, and our future generation will be blessed because of our small contribution. Money is essential to survive in this world, but it cannot resolve all our problems. Good heart, nice characteristics, and good behavior can benefit us. We can have a peaceful mind and sleep well because we never harm anyone or anything. I hope that everyone, whether they support or against the GCV, can live peacefully. God bless you all, and thanks for listening. I hope my response has answered many pioneers or leaders' questions. Disclaimer: our conference, discussion, and analysis are for community education reference and communication purpose only. They cannot be taken as financial advice for or any other purpose. We only represent ourselves and our community, not core team. Now I declare that our first Global Pioneers Conference has been successfully closed. Thank you for your time, and we'll work hard on GCV Pi Today open-minded. Thank you. I give the microphone to Debbie. If you have something to say, then we can close it. Thank you so much.
Wow. Wow. Talk about inspiration. That was inspiring. And also it's so true on so many counts. Ms. Doris, you are a treasure, you're a jewel. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for coming together. Thank you for bringing this, for us to have this conference in general. If that is it, everybody, we appreciate your time. The presenters, y'all did phenomenal. Thank you. And everyone, again, forgive me for butchering y'all's names, but I appreciate y'all allowing me to butcher y'all's names. It was an honor. And if that is all, everybody, y'all take care and have a wonderful evening, morning, and afternoon.
Thank you so much, Mr. David Gibson. And thank you to everyone, our speakers and our leaders here. And have a nice evening, have a good sleep, and we will still work hard every day. And we have strong belief. When we work hard, we're very close to open mainland. We will win. We will realize our dreams. Thank you, everyone, for your effort. Bye-bye now.